Hi guys, it's very early. I'm still in my PJs, but I'm gonna be eating like Emma Chamberlain in today's video. The Queenie, the queen of our hearts. I just love doing videos like this. I get to try new recipes and just eat a bit differently for the day. It's gonna be a fun time. We're gonna have fun. I just filmed eating like Victoria's Secret models for the day video last week or the other day, and I had so much fun, tried so many new delish recipes, and I've actually made some of the recipes multiple times since then because they're so good. So it's just a fun way to try new things, you know what I mean? For breakfast, we're gonna do a breakfast burrito because I've seen her eat these, talk about these in her videos many times. It was a toss-up between this and avocado toast, but I have avocado toast quite a lot, so I thought I'd venture for something a bit different. You know what I mean? So without further ado, let's get cooking because mama's hungry. So obviously in true Emma style, I had to start the day with a coffee. And then for the breakfast burrito, I got a wrap and then did vegan cream cheese, some chili jam, because I see a lot that Emma likes things spicy. She likes her hot sauce. And then I did some scrambled tofu, some chopped up veggie sausage, some mushrooms and some iceberg lettuce. And this turned out so delish. I'm usually terrible at wrapping tortillas, but obviously Emma was watching over me today. I had a guardian angel and she wrapped it pretty nice. And just look at that. It's like a perfect little baby burrito. Okay, so we have breakfast burrito. We also have coffee. Good luck to me and my bowels because I do not drink coffee anymore. But it's very yummy. I think we all know that breakfast burritos in general, wraps of any kind, or sandwiches are very messy to eat. So you're about to see a spectacle, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my gosh! Cheers. That looks inappropriate. That is so yummy. So good. Oh, she's dripping. I used to be a sweet breakfast girly, but recently I've really been a savory breakfast girly through and through. So this hits the spot. It's really good with the chili jam. It's not possible to eat something like this, not like a wild feral animal. Okay, it's a little beverage time. Since I've already had a coffee this morning, I'm gonna have a matcha because I love matcha. And Emma Chamberlain also loves matcha. She has her Chamberlain Coffee own brand matchas, which I don't have, unfortunately. But I'm gonna make a hot matcha, I think, because it's very, very gloomy. Very gloomy indeed today and very cold. So I'm gonna have a hot matcha. Usually an iced matcha girly, but I'll probably have another one later, iced. You know what I mean? So let's make a delicious matcha. Take a shot every time I say matcha. So for my matcha, I usually do about 2 teaspoons of matcha powder, and then I add some warm water, some agave syrup, and whisk that up. And then I've started to blend the matcha with the milk in a blender, and it makes it so frothy and delicious. And apparently I didn't film a clip of me pouring it into the cup, but it was frothy and just delish. Okay, so obviously we have to make the Emma Chamberlain Air One smoothie. I actually made this before when it first came out. Obviously we can't get it over here, and I was so curious because it looked so fucking delicious. So I made it for a video on TikTok and it was insane. So good. It's like a chocolate cookie coffee thing. It's so good, and there's a lot of stuff in it. There's a lot of stuff in it. You can kind of understand why it's $19. Not really, that is extortionate, but there's a lot of stuff in it. Let me show you. So as you can see, it's quite a complex smoothie, but from what I remember, it's very delish. So let's hope I don't fuck it up this time. So I started with a shot of coffee, and then I did frozen banana, some frozen raspberries. I poured in the coffee shot, and then there is just so much stuff in this smoothie, it's hard to keep track. I did some milk, some desiccated coconut, some iced latte flavored protein powder, and then I added some crushed chocolate biscuit, some maple syrup, almond butter, and then 2 dates, and then blended that all together. I smeared some coconut cream on a glass, and then poured in the smoothie, and then topped it with a little bit of the crushed biscuits and some cacao nibs, and this is so good. Okay, so we have the Emma Chamberlain cold brew cookie Air One smoothie, and it looks insane. It looks so yummy. I'm going in with a spoon. This is she's a spooner, not a strawer. There's chunks and stuff, you know what I mean? ridiculously good. With the coconut around the outside, it's just heavenly. The coffee flavour is surprisingly quite subtle, because I think there's just so many things in there, but it's so yummy. My hair right now, this looks like it's my haircut. She's in a clip. I'm just preparing dessert for this evening, and Miss Emma has disclaimed a few times that she enjoys a peanut butter stuffed date. So I have stuffed some dates with some peanut butter, and I am gonna add a bit of chocolate on top because it's just not a sweet thing without a little bit of chocolate on, in my opinion. Maybe that's against the rules in this instance, but I'm sure Emma would thoroughly enjoy a chocolate peanut butter date. Okay, on she goes, just a little drizz. Oh, that's messy. I'm just gonna dip them in, that's a lot easier. Some salt on top, of course, and a few cacao nibs for a bit of crunchy crunch. Voila. So it says basically everywhere that Emma's favourite snacky is crackers or veggies or something with hummus. So that's what I've made. It's red pepper hummus. Wish it was sweet chilli, but red pepper will do. Hello my little cherubs, how are we? I'm in my freshly cleaned pyjamas, makeup off. I'm ready to unwind for the evening and do absolutely nothing. For dinner I am gonna make, there's a video on her YouTube channel of her making this tofu nourish bowl. It's like a crusted tofu with cauliflower, broccoli, like a kale salad, some crispy chickpeas, and it looks very yum. Bit of tahini on top. Wham bam, thank you ma'am. So that's what I'm gonna make. Love a bit of tofu, but I'm very lazy with my tofu. I usually just chuck a bit of soy sauce or a bit of tahini on it and call it a day. But this is like a breadcrumb, and it looks very yummy and crispy. So let's go make it because I'm a little bit peckish. A little bit peckish indeed. My skin feels dry. I feel like I should do a face mask, but I can't be bothered. Maybe after dinner. Anyway, let's go cook. So the mix for the tofu was actually just nutritional yeast, some garlic granules, salt and all-purpose seasoning. I coated some tofu in some olive oil and then dipped it in the nutritional yeast breadcrumby mix. Then I chopped some cauliflower, coated that in some olive oil, salt, garlic, mixed herbs, and then popped that in the oven on 200 degrees Celsius and set the timer for 30 minutes. Then I prepared some chickpeas, the same thing. Olive oil, salt, garlic, some smoked paprika, and then coated some broccoli in the same thing, and then popped that in the oven when there was 15 minutes left. I made a really simple kale salad with some sesame oil, some pink cabbage, and then added all the roasted veggies and tofu to the bowl. Made a really quick tahini dressing with some lemon, and just look at that. That is just absolutely gorgeous. Okay, this looks incredibly yummy. Got a bit of salad, bit of chickpea, bit of brock. Okay, that's a bit big. My mouth's not that big. Oh my gosh. I forget how much I love a kale salad. I always forget to make it. Let's try a bit of the tofu because it looks magnificent. Mmm. Mmm. Wow. That tastes like a chicken nugget. Wow. Very, very good. I will be making this again. Especially the tofu. I feel like that'd be really good in a curry. Or like a noodle dish or something. I'm gonna enjoy this. Watch something on the TV. Probably old episodes of Sex and the City that I've literally seen 67 times. But that's just me. Magnifique.